Right, back to it.
Fleet ready.
Let's do it to it.
Fleet ready.
Last time we just did some very simple opening moves. Trying to get used to the UI, how the buttons work.
Awaiting your command.
Cancel mission. What's he doing? Oh, he's chasing this diplomat. Okay, no. Don't do that. Go find me some Thracians. I think they'll be up here somewhere.
Without delay.
Because this is rebels. Not Thrace.
General. Orders. Sir.
I don't think we passed the turn yet? No.
Besieging settlement, sir.
Don't think there's anything else to do this turn. You notice the Skippy have joined us. Good on them. War! War! Diplomatic standing. What does the Senate think of this war? A degree of hostility. While not going so far as declaring war, the Senate certainly sees no need to treat them with anything that could be construed as justice or fairness. Their navy is weak, their ports vulnerable to blockade. Our ships should strangle their trade routes and impoverish them. Okay, again, to blockade a trade route, you have to declare war on them. It doesn't make sense. What does it mean? Path blocked. Bastard. Alright. Even more reinforcements. So we got Amulius Brutus and Aulus Brutus et tu Brutus. We're gonna stomp these guys. 1648 against 677, and more importantly, they don't have hoplites. No hoplites equals we win. Just automatically. That's how it works. No one can dispute that. Let me minimize OBS again. I gotta set that to a hotkey or something. No, my battle music. There it goes. Those tattoos are much better defined than they used to be on these guys. Oh.
Over there stands the Greek army. They make a fine show and are worthy enemies. They have been lulled into a false sense of security by a few feet of defensive wall, as if that will protect them. These people have never fought us before. Let us shock them so much that they never wish to fight us again. Brave Romans, prepare to defend yourselves!
Define defend. I'm gonna check something real quick. I'm curious, what do the realistic unit colors look like? When I restart the game, whatever, fine. No happiness allowed. Pretty simple here. We go forward, we ram the gates after them, win the game. Militaries. Whoops. One thing that is notably like dated about this game, and I noticed it last time I tried to play it too, is man, the units just respond every time you click on them or do anything. They're a little more reserved in other newer games. They're like, hey, maybe I shouldn't scream every time you click, just like, you know, every other time. It's kind of endearing. You get used to it. Units, single line! Units! Units, villages! Barbarian mercenaries! Alright, so they like standing here and trying to shoot at my men as they try to bring up their battering rams, so the best way to counter that is, of course, bring up your own men to shoot their men with other men. Pointy sticks for years. We should be able to get some shots off. Yep, there they go. They're just barely in range. Not everywhere, but somewhere. There we go. I actually, this is the first missile tracer I've liked in a long time in the Total War series. I usually hate their missile tracers. They usually look like spaghetti noodles. You're just firing noodles at people. But these ones ain't bad. Got good old Jeff Van Dyke doing the music. Good shit. No knocks, no hate to Richard Beddow, who does the more modern games music.
Have reached the gates with a battering ram.
Yes, use your telekinesis on the ram. Bring down the gates. Condition minus 70%. Oh, okay. Condition 60%. Hyphens. Right. Naturally. I really don't like that their flags don't flash if they're wavering. That's actually a really crucial tooltip that I need. Like, I really need that, actually. Wonder if I can change that. It'll probably be modded. I can actually turn off unit banners, but I don't know why I would. Hide foliage.
The enemy gate is down!
The enemy
Our
gate!
battering ram has done its work!
Oh, has it now? Yeah. Best way you can handle sieges like this is just make sure everyone uses all their ammo before they go inside, as best you can. You're not going to be able to guarantee that, but you can try.
Show no mercy!
Mercy, I don't know what that is.
Down. Make sure their soldiers are buried beneath the ruins.
I'm not going to give them the charge order because they will just drag that ram. There you go. Until they decide that they're done. There you go. Getting in range of these two Velites. This Velite hasn't done much yet. AI is still pretty dumb in sieges, I see, but Total War AI has literally never been good in a siege, ever. Show me the time they were good. I'll show you a liar. Oh, let's position these Velites over here. Then get some shots off. Start getting some Hastati in there. It'll be a bit of an opposed breach, but not too bad. I like how the UI pops when I pick a group.
Our soldiers have done well this day. The walls are taken.
Put them under AI control. I'd rather die. Hastati, not great against cavalry. Double, not great against bodyguards. But Greek bodyguards aren't great, so they'll probably lose. I'll go ahead and rally near them to improve their morale because they will rout pretty soon, I think. My banners are still off. Stop that. How dare you save my own changes? Okay, guys, get in there. Go ahead and put my 2 general units in there. They got 2 health each, so they should be able to handle it. Got some fighting going on here with these peltists. Keep in mind we're on very hard difficulty, so units are buffed pretty heavily. Hastati are not great either way, but still the weakest infantry the Romans field. Really only good for their flexibility.
The gods be praised!
General down, fantastic.
The enemy general is dead! His men know their doom approaches.
Okay, so they just have some peltists in the town center. That's all they got. We should rush the cav in. Yeah, let's rush the cav in and try to chase down whomever we can. Pretty serious losses on one Hastati unit, but we're going to take losses as we go. That's entirely acceptable to me. Velites really don't need to go inside, but I think they're getting shot at by towers, so we'll let them go in. Here. Our Roman cav is going to be a little behind. Yeah, I really think we're best off just kind of charging in. Although... You wait a minute. I don't know why you're walking, but stop. He has a great bodyguard unit. It's a big bodyguard unit. He's not the faction leader, I'm pretty sure. Faction leader's still in Croton, I think. Which is where croutons come from, didn't you know? I wish I could see his name. Oh well. I mean, I'll recognize his face. I'm pretty sure this is Aulus, and this is Amulius. Try to kind of squeeze them around the right side, but the pathing is kind of difficult. Although, you know what? I'm pretty sure that pathing was way better than Rome Vanilla ever could hit. To be totally honest with you. Okay. Yeah, they have no chance. It's just a squash fest. We'll speed up time. Units!
Rome demands
Victory from our generals, and this day is clearly our victory. Temple dedications in a merchant's home region grant traits that affect their finance skill when trading. What? The fuck is a temple dedication? You mean like a temple set for a specific god, like all of them? No idea what that means. I don't know what a merchant is. I'll have to try him out. Okay. We need to repair the walls that we destroyed, naturally. Go ahead and set that up. Let's set up roads as well. Next turn, our army will be able to move through this territory faster, followed by a port because that's huge for trade growth, and then we'll get our farms for growth. 2,000 people hanging out in this city. I don't remember what the amounts you need are per requirements. Sadly, the requirements tab for a governor's villa does not include the population they need for the next level. Will it be here in population? No, that'd be too easy, huh? Okay, is it in settlement details then? Where are things? I need to know what their population is, guys. Come on. Come on, Creative Assembly. Where'd you put it? Where'd you hide it? I need it. God damn it, guys. Put it in the browser? Thank you. Okay, they put it in the building browser for some reason. All right, sure, why not? 6,000 for Minor City, right. That reminds me, I need to lower taxes here anyways. They hid taxes away, and it used to be you would double click on a city and it would pull up everything in like one window, and it would have tabs on that window you could click between. Now it's like divided into buttons everywhere on the screen. It's a little confusing. Like look at where the tax rate is. That used to be at the top. But that's okay, no big deal. I can still kind of do what I need to do. Everyone needs to be on low tax rates unless we are really hurting for cash. I don't think we are. No, we're fine. We're doing great on cash, actually. Yeah, almost 2,000 income per turn at this stage in the game is fantastic. Speaking of income, something that will have reduced our income is we got our unit of Triari. We also have some rebels coming out. We should take care of those because I think over time they will cause devastation. By just standing around, basically destroying farms, eating food. Does Thermon have a barracks built in it? Or anything like that? No. Oh, you're ready. You got your governor's villa done, I think. Governor's house done, so we can get some roads. Trading. No. Walls, so no one can instantly take you without siege equipment. Then trading, then land clearance. And then for you, Tarentum. Eesh. I think just a couple town watch will do it. How much do these cost? Oh, they're super cheap. Give me like 3 town watch, and we'll take the Triari and Vibius. Excuse me. We'll take them and Vibius and handle the rebels in a few turns. Okay. Captain Polydeus. Deus. Can we hit them this turn? Maybe. Injured unit, you stay.
Engage the enemy.
Good.
Victory and glory.
She's angry. Public order 45%.
Orders.
Yeah.
Orders. General.
Let the generals go back in so they're not pissed, and we'll take them back out next turn. Speaking of taking things out, can you recruit? Take these peasants out of the population, put them into the garrison so that Thermon will stop freaking the fuck out. We're on good track. We're making good time. I need my agent.
Your Honor.
Every time you put your agent inside a city, they have a chance. We might have to declare early war on Macedon then. They don't usually go for Athens so fast. Not like turn 3 fast. Turn 5. So we got our Triari. That's fine. All well and good. Making great profits. Every settlement is building something, which is very important. You want to be spending as much money in your treasury as you can at all times. The game will actually punish you for holding on to too much cash. You'll see in the mid to late game, we'll actually have so much money that our generals will start getting like bad traits from it. They'll start like being like bad with managing money. They'll start being too luxurious and such. I don't want the Steam wiki. Screw you. Bodyguard unit. Where can I see your traits? Ah, there we go. Traits. Factionaire, confident commander, politician, tub thumper, skilled bureaucrat. The traits in these games are more in-depth than even like most of the modern Total Wars, with the exception of, I would guess, like Three Kingdoms, Warhammer, where they have actual, skills and levels progressions. Your generals will change just how they are in general, personality-wise, and how they command based on what type of fighting you do. And what you do with them. If you stick someone in a border town with no academy for 20 years and there's nothing to do there and he's not commanding anyone and your faction is fucking rich, that guy is just going to be a terrible commander, a terrible manager, low influence. He's just going to be awful. You take someone, you fight constantly, non-stop with them, they're going to be an amazing commander.
At once.
There's Thrace.
I will address them at once.
We'll trade him that for trade embargo. Huh. Interesting.
A most generous proposal.
Yeah, I do like proposals. Get a trade agreement with Macedon. I will be rewarded. No thanks. Probably not gonna happen. Cassius Brutus got a confident commander. Cassius? Which one of you is Cassius? I thought I had Amulius and Aeolus. Oh, someone just came of age. Announcements. Yep. Cassius Brutus just came of age. Who's your daddy? Buttons. Family. Yeah, where do you hail from? Amulius. Oh, you're Amulius's kid. Okay. Destined for great things then. We want to get him on his own commanding army sooner than later then. Which means Amulius needs to be separate, and we need to actually have him lead the main force and have like Amulius hang out behind the main force.
Sir!
So we'll do that.
Imperator!
Oh, that's why Aeolus has such a big bodyguard. It's because he is the heir currently. Oh. Not forever.
Onward! Combining troops! Imperator!
Let's start raising Cassius to do great things.
Imperator!
Move Amulius and Aeolus together
March!
in the same force. Thermon's fine with this arrangement. Good by me. You can't pick the commander. It's whoever has the highest command rank. So that's why I'm not putting Amulius here. Because Amulius is actually a really decent commander right now. He has quite a few good traits for it. 5 stars ain't bad for this early.
Orders!
Pretty much no one else will have that much. So instead of taking... I could go take Larissa, but Athens is really important to have. That's where a lot of their military is, too. Taking it out would be a big deal, but... Corinth is kind of exposed. I could go up to take Larissa. That might cause them to move forces out of Athens. Does Athens have a barracks? Do I know if they have a barracks? Don't know.
At your service.
Please don't die.
And waiting.
They can train militia hoplites. They're certainly going to.
Sir!
Yeah, we need to take Athens, I think. I don't know. This may have a militia barracks as well, but it's wooden walls, so.
Sir!
Let's go for Larissa because we can take it next turn.
Prepare for battle.
Oh, I know there are no hostilities.
Begin the siege.
I don't care.
Besieging settlement, sir. Sir! Forward!
Okay, they're hanging out together now. Fantastic. So maybe Sparta, maybe the Greeks down here will do something around Sparta to piss off the Macedonians a little bit. They're not going to be too much of a threat to me, just chilling out over here. And maybe this will cause some troops to move out of Athens, because that's a fair few militia hoplites to deal with. Militia hoplites are very scary in siege battles. Any phalanx in this game? Phalanxes are like overpowered in this game, just speaking generally. Let's get a temple to Juno for growth bonus. I think it's going to be the same story everywhere. Temples to Juno whenever we do a temple. I like the temple to Mars because it gives you bonus experience for your troops. Makes them fight better. But my troops can get that naturally, you know, just by killing things.
Sir! General!
For anyone that knows a smattering of Latin, you'll hear the singing in the background, which sounds very pretty, but is very mispronounced. It do be like that sometimes. War with Macedon. Cool. Look at them fast turn times. Don't you miss it. Senate. They canceled that mission. Yep. I can't exactly get trade agreement with someone that I'm declaring war with. The other Roman factions have joined me. Egypt and the Seleucids are at war. Scythia and Thrace are allied. Interesting.
Sir!
Alright, let's take this. Do I want to auto-resolve? It's just all cavalry. No, I gotta fight that manually. It's too early in the game to fight stuff, not manually. Auto-resolve is the word I'm looking for. He who knows when he can fight and when he cannot will be victorious. Victory! Roman Victor!
The hair has been gutted, and the liver was as clear as day.
Ah, fantastic.
Portent such as this can only be considered good. Today we face the proud Macedonians, a nation of brave men and worthy foes. They cower behind their walls and pray for help. Those fools have never fought against me before. I hope to give them a nasty surprise.
True, first battle against
You
the
know my
Macedons.
reputation and skills, and I tell you, an army has yet to be recruited that can take a city from me.
Oh, is that it? Okay. Not much to say for this one. Some of their speeches can be really long-winded. I'm also thinking about it now and noticing that the, ooh, bigger gate this time, bigger walls. The general's bodyguard in here, for the Macedonians was rather sizable. It might be their faction heir, or, scholars willing, it might have been their king. I would sure like that. Did we only build 2 rams? Did we now? Oh. Okay. That's fine. No big deal. Cav 1, infantry 2. Excuse me. Okay. Whatever. Not important. We're all going to the same place.
The reinforcements are here.
The
Send them to
reinforcements are
fight.
here.
Dishearten the enemy.
A little harder for my velites to do their job now with how high those walls are. It's okay. Yes. Reinforcements. Join group 1. Come over here, please. We're gonna need them. I don't recall including you in that order, but okay. Go away. Tooltip. Reinforcements. A welcome additional bulwark of might and bravery. Stop shooting my boys, my friends. What they got here? Cab. Light Lancers. That's their weakest cab unit, actually. So, not too big of a deal. Macedonian Bodyguard aren't. They're okay. The Roman Bodyguards aren't that great either. It's just all early game general units aren't as good as the late game counterparts. But you do like Parthians, I think, have a better one. Although, you know what? I think they start with low armor too. Get more as they go.
Our soldiers are at the walls! Now they must batter a way through.
Speed up time.
Our soldiers have reached the gates with a battering ram.
AI being a dumbass. I guess technically they're wasting ammo, but not worth it for them. They're pretty badly outnumbered.
The enemy gate is down! Our battering ram has done its work!
I'm not going in.
The gods have smiled on us
Let them
today.
keep running around.
The walls are broken! Our troops should be ordered forward.
Move my Hastati forward nice and close. Kinda thinking about it. I mean, while we're just sitting here and they're doing dumb shit, I would like them to keep doing that so that we can get free kills while that's happening. I'm not sure how you interpreted my order the way you interpreted it. I gotta say, I don't think that's the right way to go about it. What are you doing? Alright then, sure. Yeah, that's right. Run over there so you can get free kills from the tower. Well done. At least now I can actually see unit paths, so I know when, like, where they're trying to go when they're being stupid. There you go. Let me hold your dick for you.
Our soldiers are at the walls! Now they must batter a way through.
I see I accidentally snookered the groups without paying attention. That's okay. Since they suicide one of their units. Come on, guys. Victory is almost a certainty. Boop.
Roman military engineering triumphs once more. The walls are down. Order your men on to victory.
Thanks, Roman military engineering. Alright, let's push in with infantry on 3 fronts.
Hurry!
At least make it difficult on them. And as we go, we'll probably need reinforcements from our general units. So let's pull them up. Get them ready. We're leaning on them because they, you know, they regenerate themselves without retraining. And they are more powerful with 2 hit points than any average unit. So, of course, the phalanx will still cut them up. Phalanx will still cut them up pretty bad. That's okay. Okay. Go. Push.
Great gods! Our soldiers have done well this day.
The walls are taken. Whoops, that's not the H key, that's the G key. You fool! You've doomed us all. Light Lancers. Even Hastati can beat Light Lancers, I think. I hope. I'd be very disappointed if they can't.
At the double. Hastati. Quickly.
They definitely took some casualties.
Quickly, Hastati.
Difficulty. We're gonna want Principes as soon as we can. Transition from Principes over to the Legionaries.
Hastati! Waiting for orders! Unit!
All right. What's the best path here? Just really probably down the middle, but
General!
play it safe. Set some waypoints. Go around like so. Send a couple of infantry up, like so. Whoops. Or I keep trying to hit H. I'm so used to doing a movement followed by immediately hitting H because the default movement was walk instead of run in older Total War games. So I'm like, I send move and I immediately hit H, but I don't have to. Instead of hitting H, grouping. Wait, what? What was that? Did they just attack? They did. Huh, I was not paying attention. They did fine though. No big deal. Very hard for large units to function inside cities. The game was definitely designed space-wise for normal unit size, which is like 50 men or so, 60 men to a unit. The game definitely struggles with trying to form up in smaller spaces, I mean. We got them flanked. We just need to move up in order. Ideally, I'd really like if these light lancers were to come into this formation because they'll lose. And I would really like for my men to be set up to be able to Pila them before they actually come in, before they actually like charge. Probably not gonna happen. Gonna try. They should get triggered and attack me like any moment now. Really waiting for it to happen. Whoops. As I hit escape and close the game.
Hastati!
It's me. It's your boy. Technical difficulties. Yep. There they go. And we might get a shot. We might not. The game's detection of the unit is very odd. It's probably thinking the unit's over here somewhere, so it's like, it's not in range. That's okay.
Hastati!
An old fucking game. Really a surprising number of casualties for light lancers, but that's the difficulty. Let's go ahead and get our general up here. One of them. Who's our commander? Commander's on the left. Okay. He needs to get over here. Yikes. Yikes, we're gonna need more infantry. Yeah, that's a very uncomfortable amount of kills for light lancers. I guess I forgot how weak Hastati are.
The enemy general flees.
Oh, that was a general's
Press
bodyguard.
forward, so the spirit of his army is broken too.
I thought those were light lancers. Well, Hastati are done for this fight. I don't think they can handle anymore. They're going away. I'll move some Velites up into the city. That's fine. This is one tendency the AI has. If it routes once and falls back to the town center, they'll immediately just redeploy the exact same unit repeatedly, which is no big deal. Also, is this still a trick I can do?
Gods be praised!
Yeah, great. Shut up, King.
The enemy general is dead!
I didn't get to test it.
His men know their doom approaches!
Yes, doom, etc. They're gonna send that unit right back. See? Okay, so if I hit Alt and right-click while they're already engaged, do they do it? Alt, right-click. Alt, right-click. No, they don't. Aw. There used to be a way you could switch units to their sidearms, to like their swords. If they were already engaged and you Alt plus right-clicked, they would switch to their swords. I don't think it was better for Romans, but for the Parthians, they would pull out like armor-piercing mace, and I think it was actually better than their default spears, but you never know. Might be a placebo, but I don't think it was. Ooh. Cassius is taking some casualties here. It's because they're not helping. Yo, help your boy. Someone come get your boy. Yikes. You're done. Don't want to lose the general. The more men you lose in the unit, the more likely you are to lose your general. There are ways to allay that. For example, I'll charge him back in when his rally is ready. When they rally, the general will actually, rear his horse up and yell for a bit instead of charging. You can charge your unit in instead at that time, and that'll prevent your general from charging in head first. Case in point, there goes the unit, and he's a little bit behind them. I should have charged first. It's okay. He is standing apart from them. I don't know if that's on purpose or not. Doubt it.
Rome demands victory from her generals.
More casualties than I would have liked.
This day is clearly our victory.
12% loss, but that's why I fought it manually. We might have actually lost less auto-resolve, but it's always hard to tell. Sometimes you'll just lose when you auto-resolve these battles, even if you really should win. Give me the Larissi.
This land is Roman.
It was definitely a little rough. Dude, they have a barracks. They did not have a barracks here. Might have been a misplay. Might have been a misplay. You never know. They want me to blockade Syracuse, and they will throw games in the Senate's expense. It sounds like a great offer, right? You know, they'll throw games at their expense. The people will love me. But here's the thing. My BRMAs in the port are safe right now, and my troops not in the port will not be safe. How long have we been going? Long episode. That's okay.
Imperator.
I think next time we'll handle the rebels. And I hope within 3 turns we can take Athens. Feel a little behind schedule taking Larissa early. To compensate for that, I think we should recruit a couple of Velites, because they're not completely worthless. And I think I'll recruit a couple more Town Watch, actually, and I think I'm going to deploy them as meat shields over in Greece later on. As far as finance goes, oh yeah, we're rolling in money. Construction report looks good. Oh, this is holding multi-turn construction reports. Don't do that. Is everyone building something? Everyone just needs to be building something at all times. Good. Good. Everyone's building something. So money's being invested. The mark you want to avoid is 50,000 dinars. If you hit 50,000 dinars, you've gone too far. 100,000 is right out of the question. 3, on the other hand, is the exact number. No, I'm just kidding. Keep it below 50k if you can. It being invested in buildings does not count as being in your treasury, or units, in fact. Same thing there. But yeah, making good progress. I've seen worse progress before. Go ahead and save the game. To end. And I'll see you guys next time.